We had a client ask an interesting question recently. So they have money sitting in a Coverdell education savings account for their child who's now in their 30s and done with school. The question was, what do we do with this money? Can we somehow potentially move it into a Roth IRA? Like, is there some way to make use of it without paying the taxes and penalties associated with a withdrawal that's not for a qualified education expense? Well, prior to a couple years ago, aside from disability or death or changing the beneficiary, the answer would have been no. However, a couple years ago, as part of the Secure Act 2.0, a new rule was included that allows unused funds from 529 plans to be rolled into Roth IRAs. Now, there's some restrictions around this. 529 plan account must be at least 15 years old. Annual rollovers are capped at $7,500. There's a lifetime limit of $35,000, and any funds being rolled over must have been in that 529 plan for a minimum of 5 years. Now, this rule does not extend to Coverdells. However, Coverdell accounts can be rolled into 529 plans tax and penalty free. So, since this client also happened to have a 529 plan for their child that was more than 15 years old, we're able to roll the Coverdell money into that 529 plan. It'll sit in that 529 plan for 5 years, hopefully grow there, and then it can be used to fund a Roth IRA for their child. So, this may be an option if you happen to have an old Coverdell account and an old 529 plan. Depending on the situation, there could be a path to eventually getting those dollars into a Roth IRA.